Most of the Christians know that each year we have a promise from God. It is good to have a promise from God every year. But only a few Christians know that God has already given us some promises for all the years. For example, in Exodus 15:26 we read, I am the Lord that healeth thee. God is our healer all through this year and also in every year. In Joel 2:27 we read, my people shall never be ashamed. Those who are God's people will never be put to shame in every year. There are some other similar promises in the Bible which we can claim every year. Let us look closely at one such promise. In Matthew 28:20 we read, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. God has promised to be with us always, especially in this new year 2022. What will happen when God is with us? Genesis 39:3 we read, and his master saw that the Lord was with him. Potiphar could see that God was with Joseph. When God is with us, others will be able to see it in our lives. They will be astonished and will say, even after mountain-like problems, this brother is able to withstand. Probably God is with him. In Genesis 39 and verse 4 we read, he made him overseer over his house. Potiphar promoted Joseph. When God is with us, we will have promotion in our job, in our business, excellence in our career. Genesis 39 and 4 we read, all that he had, he put into his hand. Potiphar entrusted everything to Joseph. When God is with us, some will trust us to be caretakers of their possessions and will tell us, brother, we are going abroad for 3 months. Please take care of our house and car and will hand over the keys to us. But though God is with us, at times we may face problems. In Genesis 39 and verse 20 we read, Joseph was put into the prison. God was with Joseph, but he was imprisoned. In Daniel 6 and verse 16 we read, Daniel was cast into the den of lions. Daniel spent time with God, but he was now in the den of lions. In Acts chapter 16 and verse 23 we read, they cast them into prison. St. Paul was out in the streets for God, doing his ministry, but he was thrown into the prison. God was with Joseph, but he was imprisoned. Daniel was with God, but he was cast into the den of lions. Paul was for God, but he was thrown into the prison. But in all these situations, God was still with them. That was not the end of their story. Joseph was elevated to be the second in command in Egypt. It was declared by the king that Daniel's God is God. God caused an earthquake, released Paul, and gave him the special blessing to pen most of the pages of the New Testament. In the period of the early church, the public could come to know that the Christians were with Christ. In Acts 4:13 we read, they took knowledge of them that they had been with Jesus. It is good to have God with us, but it is also expected of us that we need to be with God. People should know that we are with God. When God is with us and when we are with God, we will be victorious irrespective of the circumstances. In this new year 2022, may God help us to remember that God is with us. May God help us to make a decision to be with God, and may God let others see that God is with us.